No introduction needed, but you already know who it is, man. It's your boy PoorBoySin, and the poll don't stand for poll. Now, by the looks of the title, I got my 6'8" ISO build for you guys. I'm actually gonna give you guys two 6'8" builds. I'm gonna do this quickly, so keep your ears open and pay attention. My two-way diamond perimeter threat is the first 6'8" build that I made. ISO wise, my first 6'8" build that I made was my two-way inside out threat, which is my popper build. I'll show you guys this build on a different video to not confuse you guys from these two builds. These two builds are the son of this build. So when I made this build, it made me think of, hey, let me test out 6'8s on NBA 2K24. So I made this build, but this build wasn't moving correctly because I messed up on it, and I was supposed to put 81 speed to get silver speed booster, and I didn't, and I went 80 speed, which gave me bronze speed booster. So this build is a little slow, so I remade him, but specifically for the 1v1 court, which is the two-way 3-level threat that I made, and I pretty much made him the same way as this guy, but I just made him with no passing accuracy, with the lowest possible passing accuracy that I could go, and I upped it the dunk and the mid-range, I believe. So I'm gonna show you guys this 6'8 real quick, because this is the first 6'8 ISO build that I made. It did wonders for me when I first made it. I love it. I was loving him. Really good 2v2 build, I'll say that. If you remake them like I did not mean to go into here, but I will show you guys real quick that this build, do not make it exactly the way I made it, because like I said, I messed up and I didn't get the silver speed booster, and you definitely want the silver speed booster. What's here? Oh, here it go. Yeah. You definitely want the silver speed booster, bro. I messed up on this build, and people were always saying, "Why are you moving so slow on this build?" And like, it's just like that. And I didn't realize until I was about to make the other 6'8 build that I didn't have silver speed booster. So I made sure to do that on the second build, was get silver speed booster, because that bronze speed booster isn't it, but it can get the job done. All right, so I made the mistake of going into the career instead of going into here. So two-way diamond perimeter threat, last updated 9/11. So, you know, made him what, 2 days after the game was out, or 4 days after the game was out. And I made him PG 6'8", 185 pounds, 6'10" wingspan, lowest wingspan, so we get the maximum amount of acceleration, which is 79. The highest we could get. So here we are. This is the build. We have a 70 driving layup. If I could come back to this build, I will up the layup. I don't know why it says 98 out of 99 right now, but the last point goes to accelerations for 79 acceleration. So let's talk about the build real quick. I'm not excited about this build after I made it. I'm very excited about it because this was the whole reason why I made this build, to be defensively dominant. This build is real. This build was pretty much my build testing out steals. So I made my first build because I didn't want to do any build videos before I tested a lot of theories on this game, because this game is very different from NBA 2K23 when it comes to attributes. So I got my 6'6" three-point playmaker, and I'm just telling you guys this for people that really care about making builds and not messing up on their builds or wasting money on builds. So I made my 6'6" three-point playmaker, which has no steals on it. I tested out that theory of no steals, picking blocks over steals, and it's not worth it. I would choose steals over blocks any day in this game. Honestly, in my opinion, blocks is irrelevant unless you're big. This game is kind of back in a sense like 2K20, where it's like a guard needs a center and a center needs a guard. This is my two-way inside-out threat, no ball handling, no speed with ball on it. We already kind of knew how that was going to go. I tested out bronze speed booster on this build with 85 ball handling and what was it, 77, 79 speed with ball, and I still was able to win games and ISO on this build on the twos, down the threes. I wouldn't suggest using this build, especially the way I made it with bronze speed booster. It will not get the job done. Maybe if you remake the build with silver speed booster could probably maybe get the job done on the threes. But the current state of NBA 2K24 is difficult right now because lockdowns are OP with the steals. So a build like this is not gonna cut it on the threes or in the fives, you know. So I have this build which has no passing accuracy, and then I went a higher dunk. Every year I do not play for contacts. I do not have contact dunks. So I made this build with an 87 driving dunk and with contact dunks. Just to test that it's a 1v1 build anyway, has no passing accuracy. So tested out everything pretty much on this build. It has a high mid-range, has like a 92 mid-range. So mid-range is very good in 2K24. I feel like the three-point rating is very overrated. This is my 6'4" playmaking perimeter creator. I did a video comparing these two 6'4" builds that I have. This one is more balanced and more defense on it. Lower three-pointer, has an 82-84 three-pointer. This one has a 96 three-pointer with no defense on it, like a 56 perimeter, and that's it. And I feel like a higher three-pointer is overrated. Limitless range is broken right now currently in the game. So having a 96 three-pointer is pretty much irrelevant, especially when the game has me missing wide open with a 96 three-pointer. So we'll go into that on a different video. Now let's jump into the build video, which you actually came here for. Now I appreciate those that appreciate me even speaking on what I just spoke on, because it's very important when it comes to making the build. So back to the build real quick. Voila, magic. Now has a high mid-range. The higher it's easier to get shooting badges with a higher mid-range than a higher three-pointer. Obviously I still have a higher three-pointer. I went 85 for bronze limitless range. Limitless range is irrelevant in this game, so I wouldn't even try and go for a higher three-pointer. Like I said, I think 80 is valid in this game. People are shooting lights out with a 79, 78 three-pointer. You got to remember, it's kind of low-key easy to get takeover in this game. So, I mean, you really could get takeover by 10 points. So if you really just bump your three-pointer down to 79, play for takeover, bro, and go with sharp takeover, I mean, you're pretty much in the game as if you're a sharp. So higher three-pointer is irrelevant to me. I mean, if it feels pointless. So this is the build how I made it. Like I said, use it as a template and tweak it to make it how you want to make it. I have an 80 driving dunk just to get the a nice low amount of dunk packages. Like I said, I don't play for contact dunk, so I just went with 80 a driving dunk and a 60 vertical. Didn't get posterizer though. I mean, if you are a drivey type of person, you know, I would probably try and go for posterizer. You have to put your vertical up to 70 and tweak something else off. But with a 70 driving layup and 80 driving dunk, you pretty get a good amount of badges. Just like with the mid-ranges versus the three-pointer, with the layup versus the driving dunk, you'll get more badges putting up the driving layup than the driving dunk. Now we have a 75 standing dunk, man, for fast twitch and rise up. Fast twitch and rise up, I think which one gets you, I think you need fast twitch 75. What is it for fast twitch? 73. Yeah, 73. What is it for rise up? 72. So 72 for rise up, 73 for fast twitch. And then I think I just put it to 75, but I think 75 gives you some extra animations. Correct me if I'm wrong or write down low in the comments. So like I said, 85 3-pointer, 86 mid-range gets you a decent amount of badges. 87 passing accuracy. I'm gonna talk about this on all my build videos. I will only go this high just to get bronze belt out. I want to go any higher than 87 passing accuracy. It is needed. I mean, if you are pass heavy and you want to just be Magic Johnson and John Stocktons of all Stocktons, go ahead and put it up past 87. Go for it if you want to. But 87, you only put it up this high for bronze bailout. I need bronze bailout, so I put it up this high because I bail out of a lot of passes. If you do not need bronze bailout, I say 77 is the minimum. Everybody's pretty much working with 77, 80 on the passing accuracy. So those are valid numbers as far as minimum goes. Anything between 77 and 87 is valid. 87 max in my opinion. If you go higher than that, 90, 91 max, it gives you another set of badges on, like, tiers go up and stuff. 85 ball handling gives you just the amount you need to get pretty much all the dribble moves besides like the small guard dribble moves, and then like a couple more points up you get like some other dribble moves. But 85 pretty much gives you all the dribble moves you'll need to ISO out there. 79 speed with balls. Everybody's still testing the theory and wondering like what's the difference between speed with ball and acceleration, what speed with ball really does. Obviously it does make you faster. You know what I'm saying? With it being up versus it being, you know, gone. It can't be like one of those attributes you just can play with. But you definitely want it to be 75 to get dribble style animations. I think it's 75 or 76 for dribble style animations. 79 just to, you know, placebo that I'm going to be faster with it being maxed out. Interior defense is just 55 because, you know, it's attached to steals. So perimeter defense on 94 to get the Hall of Fames. I would say that defense is very good in this game that you don't even need Hall of Fame badges to stick up, to be totally honest. But 94 to get the Hall of Fame badges, you can play with this if you want. You do not have to make this build the exact same way I made it. You can tweak it and use it as a template. 85 steal gets you silver glove. I mean, to each his own. Silver glove is OP in this game right now with 85 steal or higher. But you could bump this down, you know, and just go borderline for just silver interceptor, or borderline to 72, I believe, for just bronze love. But for how I made the build, keep it at 85. 60 rebounding just so you can get rebound chaser on bronze, and you had the ability to have box out as well, which is, you know, it's good to have rebounding on your build in this game, bro. Not having rebounding, you're not touching no rebounds unless you have workhorse and you're chasing them down. And then this, like I said, this is where I messed up on my build, was going 80 speed instead of 81. I'm just being too excited. It wasn't just like a real big mistake. It was just being too excited and rushing through the builder system on week 1 of 2K24. So that is the build. Like I said, for the 6'8", the only mistake I made was not going 81 speed. So you would take something away and put it on the speed, and then you'll be valid with this build as long as you take something away, just something slight to where you could put the speed up to 81. So that is the first 6'8" ISO build that I made. It is a very good build, and I do want to say this, as you guys can see, that it said 9/11, or what did it say? Yeah, it said 9/11 that I made this. You feel me? Why people are just now saying that they're making 6'8", or they just found the God 6'8" build. I've been making 6'8", baby. Been making 6'8". Then we have my 1v1 build. I'm gonna show you guys real quick the difference between two. And I want you guys to let me know down low in the comments which one do you like more. Obviously, you guys are probably gonna like this one more because it has a lot more everything what everybody else likes. And it has low passing accuracy. It has a 55 passing accuracy. And I will say that a 55 passing accuracy on 2K24 compared to 2K23 is better. On 2K23, that 55 passing accuracy wasn't going to be anything. And then, as you can see, still have the 85 ball handling, 79 speed with ball, 79 3-point shot. But as you can see, I have a lot of badges gold versus compared to the other build when it comes to shooting, because I have my mid-range up on 92. So look at what I get Hall of Fame badges, Hall of Fame, just for having the midi up at 92. So take that in consideration when you're making a build. Like I said, just like layup is to drive and dunk, you'll get more and better badges with your layup up over driving dunk. And just like with your mid-range compared to your three-pointer, you'll get better badges with your mid-range being up over your three-pointer. And so, like I said, we got the perimeter defense. You know what I'm saying? Hall of Fame badge 94. You can tweak this on your own. You know what I'm saying? At 85 with the silver glove. Tweak this on your own. Still got the rebounding. Made sure to keep the 81 speed to get the silver speed booster. You got the hyperdrive, 79 acceleration as said. The same strength, but higher vertical. And then, like I said, higher driving dunk. A little bit higher points on the layups too as well. So this is my 1v1 build. PG 6'8", 185 pounds, 7 on the wingspan. Let me know how you guys feel about it down low in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Hall of Fame workhorse, 94 feet. We did simple things, gold fast feet. You know what I'm saying? Challenger Hall of Fame. But the Open Looks Hall of Fame and the Midi Magician Hall of Fame is really gonna kill him. I haven't got it yet on this build to really test out to pair with each other, but should be mad dope. So that's the builds, the 2 6'8" builds right there for you guys. Let me know how you guys feel about them down low in the comments. And then I will be doing videos as well. I think how many more build videos I have left. I got to do a video on my lockdown. And then I have to do a video on my popper. And then I don't know. Y'all let me know down below in the comments if y'all want to see what the 3-point playmaker look like. I didn't even mean to click on it and go through it. But everybody pretty much should know how the 3-point playmaker is built. Because I showed the video, but I didn't show like it in the builder. So appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody that still supports the channel. Appreciates the videos. I'm gonna catch up with y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy, stay safe. I'm gone one.